State Championship match today for the 1993 Arkansas Quiz Bowl. 64 teams from across the state competed to reach this level. Lewisville and Hermitage are here to determine who will be the Class A champion. I'm Brenda Matthews from the Arkansas Department of Education, and I will be your moderator for the match. Now, let's meet the teams who have gathered here today to see who will be victorious. First, let me introduce the team from Hermitage High School. We have Lee Ratcliffe, who is a senior. His favorite subjects are physics and history. He plans to attend Henderson State University and major in physics and education. Next, we have Gordon Castleberry, who is a senior. He is a National Merit Finalist and has won numerous academic awards. He would like to attend Louisiana Tech to pursue a career in either physics, theater, law, or coaching. Next to him is Chris Anders, a senior. He is an honor student at his school and has received many academic awards. He plans to attend Louisiana Tech University. Finally, we have Andrew Pritt, who is a senior, was a member of the Fulbright School of Public Affairs. He plans to attend Erskine College and hopes to become a political consultant or politician. Our alternate for Hermitage is Ty Hewitt, who is a sophomore. And the coach is Vicki McDougall with the assistant coach, Barbara Ratcliffe. That's your team from Hermitage. Next, let me introduce Lewisville. We have April Hines, who is a senior. Her favorite subject is journalism. She attended Governor's School and Girl State. She plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University. Stephen Willis is a senior. He is a National Merit Finalist. He attended Governor's School and plans to attend Texas A&M to work toward a career in electrical and chemical engineering. Jeff Shelton is a junior. He attended the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Conference. He would like to attend Duke University and have a career in politics. David Willis completes the team for Lewisville today. He is a junior. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas and is considering a career in electrical engineering. The alternate for Lewisville is Giles Willis, who is a junior. The coach is Renee Parker. That's your team for Lewisville. I would like to introduce the judges who will serve today. First, we have the chief judge of our competition, who is Gene Parker. He is supervisor of communications, English, ESL, and foreign languages for the Little Rock School District. Our additional judge is Susan Greer. She is a field services and foreign language specialist at the Arkansas Department of Education. We'd like to thank them for being with us today. The teams are here to play the game. It's time to start. The first quarter consists of toss-up questions only. Are you ready? Here we go. What English courtier and adventurer organized the ill-fated Hermitage Gordon?
Sir Walter Raleigh.
That's correct. The ill-fated Roanoke colony on the North Carolina coast. What French author wrote the popular novel, The Three Musketeers? Lewisville, Jeff.
Dumas.
Correct. The city of Cleveland, Ohio is located on the shore of which of the Great Lakes? Hermitage, Gordon.
Erie.
That's correct. What specific nutrient do carnivorous plants catch insects in order? Hermitage, Gordon.
Nitrogen.
Pardon me?
Nitrogen.
That's correct. What is the sine of an angle of 5 pi over 6 radians? Lewisville, Stephen.
1/2.
That's correct. What element is alloyed with small quantities of antimony and copper to form pewter? Hermitage, Gordon.
Lead.
Incorrect. Lewisville, Jeff.
Silver.
No, I'm sorry, it's tin. Tin. Although he was a native Italian, he commanded the first English expedition to explore the New World in Hermitage, Gordon.
Cabot.
That's correct. What type of legendary organism is represented by the Southern Hemisphere constellation Monoceros? Lewisville, Stephen.
Unicorn.
The unicorn. A math question again. If 7x minus 5 equals 2x plus 3, what is 20x? Lewisville, David.
12.
That's incorrect. Hermitage, Lee.
32.
32 is correct. What two major rivers run through Iraq? Hermitage, Gordon.
Tigris and the Euphrates.
That's correct. What U.S. president appointed the first woman to the Lewisville, Stephen?
Franklin Roosevelt.
That's incorrect. I'll complete the question for Hermitage. What U.S. president appointed the first woman to the Supreme Court? Hermitage, Andrew.
Ronald Reagan.
That's correct. For what Major League Baseball team did Hall of Fame member Johnny Bench play? Lewisville, Jeff.
Cincinnati Reds.
That's correct. What 19th century English author wrote the novel Vanity Fair? Lewisville, Jeff.
Thackeray.
Correct. Not counting the beginning and ending states, over parts of what two U.S. states would someone fly on a direct flight between Denver and Sacramento? Lewisville, Stephen.
Utah and Nevada.
That's correct. Of the planets of the solar system, which are easily visible to the naked eye, Hermitage, Gordon.
Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn.
Incorrect. Let me complete for Lewisville. Of the planets of the solar system, which are easily visible to the naked eye, which one lies farthest from the sun? Lewisville, Stephen.
Jupiter.
That's incorrect. It's Saturn. Saturn. What is the term given to the tiny cables which carry messages in the form of light? Hermitage, Chris.
Fiber optics.
That's correct. What American author wrote the popular novel Charlotte's Web? Lewisville, Jeff.
E.B. White.
Correct. In terms of pi, what would the volume of a sphere having a diameter of 4 inches? Lewisville, Stephen.
256 pi over 3.
That's incorrect. I'll have to call time. The answer is 32 pi over 3 cubic inches. A man with blood type A marries a woman with blood type B. Their first child was blood type O. What is the chance that their next child will also have blood type? Lewisville, Stephen.
1/2.
That's incorrect. Hermitage, Gordon.
1/4.
That's correct. What Asian nation contains the city of Peshawar, a militarily strategic city in recent years? Lewisville, Jeff.
Pakistan.
That's correct. That's the 20th question and ends the first quarter. The second quarter now, by the correct answer to a toss-up question, enables your team for a bonus opportunity. We'll move right straight in. We see now that the score is Lewisville 80, Hermitage 90. We have a close match going. Your first toss-up of the second quarter: of what group of avenging spirits in classical mythology was Alecto a member? Lewisville, Stephen.
The Muses.
That's incorrect. Hermitage, Chris.
Furies.
The Furies is correct. Now for your bonus opportunity, Hermitage. Giants of physics. Name the physical scientist who accomplished each of these feats. Discovered X-rays in 1895.
Donnie Walker.
Incorrect. Launched the first successful liquid-fueled rocket in 1926. Answer?
Larry Raines.
No, it was Goddard. I'm sorry, the first answer was Röntgen. I'm sorry. The second answer is Goddard. For your third, invented the cyclotron in 1930.
Cardo.
No, it was Lawrence. Achieved the first successful nuclear chain reaction in 1942.
Foster.
No, it was Fermi. No points on that opportunity, but yet there are 3 more remaining bonus questions in this quarter. Next toss-up. With what European nation did England sign a mutual defense treaty in March of 1939? Hermitage, Andrew.
France.
Incorrect. I'll complete for Lewisville. in March of 1939, promising aid if attack occurred? Lewisville, Stephen.
Poland.
Poland is correct. Now for your bonus opportunity. It's famous pairs. I'll name one person in a famous duo, and you name the other. Jane Torville and Christopher
Marlowe.
No, it's Dean, Christopher Dean. The Captain and
Cabin boy.
Captain and Tennille. Fronte and
Sarah.
Fronte and Tysher. All right, Robert Woodward and answer?
Ann Bradstreet.
Carl Bernstein. Those are a little bit out of your era, but that's all right. We're even so far with our score. Now Hermitage 100, Lewisville 90. Still two more bonus opportunities. What American poet born in 1869 wrote the poems Richard Cory and Miniver Cheevy? Lewisville, Jeff.
Longfellow.
Incorrect. Hermitage Gordon.
Frost.
No, Edwin Arlington Robinson. What famous American composer of popular songs wrote the famous song Beautiful Dreamer? Hermitage Gordon.
Bernstein.
No. Lewisville, Jeff.
Paul Anka.
You're going to know this one. Stephen Foster. Stephen Foster. All right, we have a math question. Above 2, name the next 5 prime numbers. Hermitage Gordon.
3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19.
We only needed to go through 5. That's correct. Thank you very much. I wanted to see how far you would go. Here is the third bonus opportunity for Hermitage. Alice in Wonderland. Identify each of the following concerning Alice's adventures in Wonderland. The author of this children's tale.
Lewis Carroll.
That's correct. The animal with pink eyes which disturbed Alice's reading by running across the lawn and disappearing down a hole.
The White Rabbit.
Correct. The person with whom this animal would upset if he were late.
The Queen of Hearts.
Incorrect. The Duchess.
That's right.
The game Alice was invited to play with the Queen.
Croquet.
That's correct.
Whoa.
3 out of 4 correct for a total of 15 points. One more bonus in this quarter. Name the infamous assassin of Martin Luther King. Lewisville, April.
James Earl Ray.
That's correct. Now for the fourth and final bonus, U.S. geography. I'll give you the landmarks and you give me the states where they are located. Lookout Mountain.
Utah.
Incorrect. Mackinac Island.
Michigan.
Michigan is correct. The Crater Lake National Park.
Oregon.
Correct. Big Bend National Park.
Texas.
Correct. Again, 3 out of 4 correct for 15 points. That now ends the second quarter with Hermitage 125 and Lewisville 115. In just a moment, we'll have the 60-second round. So we'll be right back.
I just wasn't making contact. It was as if I was speaking in a different language. Some parents and business people met with us. Someone said, ask the public TV station for
125, Lewisville 115. Lewisville, you get the first choice of 3. Your choices are analogies, body parts, or playing the percentages. All right, make a choice.
We'll take percentages.
Percentages it will be. You change each of these percents into reduced fractions or mixed numbers. You'll have 60 seconds. Start the clock. 45%.
9/20ths.
Correct. 8%.
2/25ths.
Correct. 24%.
6/25ths.
Correct. 80%.
4/5ths.
Correct. 2%.
1/50th.
Correct. 0.09%.
9/10,000.
Correct. 150%.
3/2. 3 halves.
Correct. 6 2/3%.
1/30.
Incorrect. 12 1/2%.
1/8.
Correct. 0.6%.
3/500.
In time and correct. That's 9 out of 10 for a total of 90 points. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, now Hermitage, you have the opportunity at 6 2/3%.
67/1,000.
Incorrect. It's 1/15. 1/15. All right. We have 2 remaining categories, Hermitage. Analogies or body parts.
Analogies.
All right. You complete the following analogies. There are 10 separate questions. Start the clock. Stalactites are to stalagmites as ceiling is to?
Floor.
Correct. A square is to a cube as a circle is to a?
Sphere.
Say again?
Sphere.
Okay. Books are to libraries as weapons are to what?
Arsenals.
Correct. A rainbow is to the east as the aurora borealis is to?
North.
Correct. Wimbledon is to tennis as Pebble Beach is to?
Golf.
Correct. The Leaning Tower is to Pisa as the Tower Bridge is to?
London.
Correct. Gutenberg is to printing as Mercator is to?
Painting.
Incorrect. Solar is to sun as terrestrial is to?
Earth.
Correct. Zeus is to Jupiter as Hermes is to?
Mercury.
Correct. Daimler is to automobiles as Hughes is to?
Aircraft.
Correct. All right, again, 9 out of 10 for 90 points. You have 1 Lewisville on the turnover. Gutenberg is to printing as Mercator is to?
Map making.
Map making is correct, so that's 10 points for Lewisville. Now, at the end of the 3rd quarter, or our lightning round, we have the score Hermitage 215, Lewisville 215. I had a feeling this was going to be a close match. You know that the 4th quarter consists of toss-up only, and the point value is doubled. All right. What was the masculine pseudonym of English author Mary Ann Evans? Hermitage Gordon. Gordon?
John Locke.
That's incorrect. Lewisville Jeff.
George Eliot.
That's correct. What amendment to the U.S. Constitution prohibits cruel and unusual? Lewisville Stephen.
The 7th.
Incorrect. Cruel. Hermitage Andrew.
6.
Incorrect. It's the 8th. A math question. Simplify the following expression. 12x squared plus 17x minus 40 divided by 4x minus 5. Lewisville Stephen.
3x plus 8.
That's correct. Give the French word for Tuesday. Hermitage Gordon's.
Marty.
Correct. What 2 U.S. states contain a portion of the mountains known as the Bitterroot Range? Hermitage Andrew.
Montana and Idaho.
That's correct. What god was the keeper of the winds? Lewisville, Stephen.
Aeolus.
That's correct. All right. Correct. Science question. How many calories would be required to raise the temperature of 350 grams of water from 20 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius? Lewisville, Stephen.
10,500.
Incorrect. Oh, in time. Hermitage, Gordon.
14,000.
That's correct. And he seems surprised. What American author wrote the novel Fahrenheit 451? Lewisville, Jeff.
Ray Bradbury.
Correct. We have an overabundance of math today. What is 3x minus 1 times x plus 2? Lewisville, Stephen.
3x squared plus 5x minus 2.
That's correct. What U.S. president had a father who served as U.S. ambassador to Great Britain from 19? Hermitage, Andrew.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
That's correct. What organic acid is responsible for the sour taste of vinegar? Lewisville, David.
Lactic.
That's incorrect. Hermitage, Chris.
Acid.
Judges?
Correct.
Correct. Acetic. You were very, very close in your pronunciation. What country singer is known by the nickname Bocephus? Hermitage, Gordon.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh.
Incorrect. Lewisville, Jeff.
Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Williams Jr.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Now, what group of people were killed in France in the infamous massacre? Hermitage, Gordon.
Huguenots.
Correct. What son of Noah was the father of Cush? Mizraim. Hermitage, Chris.
Ham.
Correct. All right. If someone leaves Beirut and sails directly northward across the Mediterranean, in what country will they make landfall? Hermitage, Andrew.
Turkey.
Turkey is correct. We have 4 questions left. What type of U.S. plane was shot down over the Soviet? Lewisville, Stephen.
U2.
Correct. What Italian composer wrote the famous 1829 opera, William Tell? Hermitage, Gordon.
Verdi.
Incorrect. Lewisville, Jeff.
Bernini.
No, it was Rossini. In lowest terms, math question, what is 1/4 times 3/4 times 8/9? In lowest terms, Hermitage, Gordon. Wait, Hermitage, Gordon.
24. 144.
Incorrect. Lewisville, Stephen.
1/6.
1/6. What U.S. president was in office when the first Medicare program was adopted? Hermitage, Andrew.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Incorrect. Lewisville, Stephen.
Johnson. Lyndon Johnson.
Lyndon Johnson is correct. With the final question, we have the score of Lewisville 395, Hermitage 375, the win on the very last question. Nicely played game. Oh. Whew. This is only one part of what you'll be able to see on Saturday when you join us for the overall state championship tournament. But first, tomorrow we will have the Class B championship. So please try to join us then. Thank you and good night.